Here's a question for you. How have your five closest friends impacted your life? How have they influenced you? Have they moved you closer to your goals, to success, what you want in life? Or have they pushed you farther away from what you want in life? Who are those people? Who are your five closest friends? Today, we're going to dive into this idea of why it's so important to have the right friends. So, we're talking about 5 reasons it's important for a pre-med to choose your friends wisely. 5 reasons it's important for a pre-medical student to choose their friends wisely. What's up? It's your boy, Dr. Dale, and today is Monday, Pre-Med Monday. So happy Monday. Super excited to dive into this. So you guys know how it goes. I'm going through my book, Pre-Med Mondays. We are on week number 7. What we do is every Monday and bringing you guys some transformative stuff for your life that can really help take your game to the next level, okay? So make sure you stick with us every Monday. Tune in. It's free game. Also, Monday nights, if you don't know, we meet every Monday night, Pre-Med Mondays group. We've been doing it for the past 5-6 years at the time of this recording, and accountability for you guys. So make sure you join these groups. We want to help you be successful. All right, so we're talking about 5 reasons to choose your friends wisely. This is how the saying goes: show me your 5 closest friends, and I'll tell you who you are. And I like to add, if your 5 closest friends are drug dealers, you'll probably be the 6th drug dealer in the group. But if your 5 closest friends are millionaires, you'll probably be the 6th billionaire in the group. So the people you hang around with do matter. However, as a pre-medical student, I believe it may matter even a little bit more if you want to be a doctor. As a pre-medical student, if you want to get to where your goal is, having the right people around you matters significantly. 5 reasons why. Number 1, your friends influence how you spend your time. As a pre-medical student, your time is gold. Take that back. As a pre-medical student, your time is infinitely more valuable than gold, right? As anybody really, but specifically as a pre-medical student, because time is limited and you've got a little bit of it to get to where you're trying to go to. Think about what's important for you. You want to be a medical doctor. You want to get into medical school. Grades are important. You go to college, grades are of the utmost importance. How you spend your time impacts your grades. I've seen situations where people get to college, and this was my situation. You get to college and you say, I'm pre-med, I'm going to study my butt up, and I want to get to where I want to get to, right? I want to become a medical doctor. Hey, come party. Yeah, let's go here. It's party this weekend. Hey, party tonight. What do you mean it's party tonight? It's Monday night, right? And party. Let's go here. People just hanging around in the common area, just hanging around talking all day. You need to spend your time in the books as a pre-medical student. That's not to say you can't ever go to a party, you can't relax. Of course you can, right? However, you need to be cognizant, be mindful of how you spend your time, how much time you spend in studying versus partying, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If you don't have the right friends around you, they might not understand the importance of you studying to get the grades. Right? You might have a lot of people who say grades they don't mean that much. They don't matter. Hey, but if you want to get into medical school, your grades do matter. So you need to have friends around you that are going to say, hey, you've been at this party too long. You got to get home and study. People are going to hold you accountable, right? They influence how you spend your time. You say, hey, we've been at the gym. Let's go get a quick 1-hour workout at the gym. Let's go home. Your friends you have as a pre-medical student should be mindful of the schedule you have as a pre-medical student, because your schedule will impact your success. So number 1, your friends will influence how you spend your time. And as a pre-medical student, your time is infinitely more valuable than gold. Right? That's number 1. Number 2, the second reason it's important to choose your friends wisely is because your friends build character. Friends build character. This one, is obvious from not just the pre-med, but from the very infant stage, right? When you're young. I've got 3 little ones at home, and that's a huge thing for us right now. My wife and I is helping control their friends, not control your friends, but control who they choose to be your friends, who they hang around, because we understand that friends will build character, right? They will build your character. People wonder why I'm so invested in Pre-Med Mondays and Permission to Be Great. By the way, if you guys aren't watching Permission to Be Great, make sure you guys tune in every week also for the Permission to Be Great podcast. But people wonder why I spend so much time doing it. Here's why I do this stuff. Sure, I want more doctors, and that's important, but that's not the big thing. The big reason behind all this is because I want to influence your values. And when I say influence your values, I want people going into the field of medicine that really care about the well-being of other people. People who have good character, people who have integrity, those admirable traits that we learn about all throughout our lives. However, you get to a certain point in life and people aren't always practicing those admirable traits. So the reason I do this is for that reason. So as a pre-medical student, you are going to, if you make it to med school and become a doctor, you're going to be privileged to care for human life. I want you to be somebody who really cares about that, somebody who takes that very seriously. Um, and in order to be that person, the people around you influence that. If the people around you value that, if the people around you value integrity, if the people around you value honesty, if the people around you value discipline, then some of that will rub off on you, and that's going to help influence the type of person that you are. That's the way this thing works. If they don't value that, if you're crude, if they're disrespectful, that's going to rub off on you too. I've seen it all throughout my pre-med journey. As a doctor, you see it the whole way through, right? The crew people hang with the crew people, say negative things, don't care as much, and their output shows it. Whereas you got people with values who go the extra mile, who really live it on these patients, and their output shows that. I want you to be in this group where you're so into helping people, you're so committed, you're servitude. And in order for you to get there, it's not just about listening to Pre-Med Mondays. Keep on listening to this, definitely. But it's about who are you surrounding yourself with? What kind of influences are they putting in your mind? Right? That's what you want. So the people you hang around with will form your character. They will form your character. Keep that in mind. Number 3, your friends are your support system. Your friends are your support system. So, what you want are real friends. You want real friends because the pre-med journey can be hard, right? The pre-med journey can be very hard. You're gonna have ups and downs. The grades might not go the way you want to go. Maybe you'll apply, maybe you won't get into med school, maybe you don't know what to do. It's gonna be ups and downs. And whenever you're in those down times, you're gonna need support. You're gonna need somebody who can help pick your head up. You're gonna need somebody to say, let's go grab a bite and just talk about it. Right. That's a big thing. You're gonna want somebody you can just talk about it with. I talk about it all the time. This beautiful woman right here, young woman right here, she was it for me, right? We were pre-meds together. She was my girlfriend back then, and obviously now we're married, right? We've been together for over 20 years, but she was what I can go to. She was not just my girl, but she was my friend. She was my best friend, been my best friend. And what you want is, it doesn't have to be a boyfriend girlfriend type of thing, but you want somebody, a best friend or a group of best friends that you can talk to for support and open up your heart to, and be honest with, and be vulnerable with, right? You want real friends that can do that, because it's going to be a hard journey, and you're going to want that support. But the same way you want the support, you need to make sure you're giving that support back. Giving that support back. I think that's something that's greatly missing from humanity in general. Honestly, it's just having great friends and being able to be vulnerable with your friends, because all that's going to do is strengthen you at the end to help you get through this journey. Right. That's number 3. Number 4. Okay, this is one that I thought was really important, right? About having friends. This is one that kind of, I remember this my whole childhood. Right? People will make judgments about you based on the company you keep. People will make judgments about you based on the company you keep. Man, I had some great friends in childhood. Great friends in childhood. Like, they were my people, but they didn't always make the best decisions. Sometimes they would do things that I didn't agree with. They would do things that some people might say were knucklehead decisions, things of that sort. And they would do stuff, and I would be affiliated with it, so it would come off like I was doing that stuff. I remember getting in trouble in 6th grade for some stuff, and things happened, and the teacher started accusing me, saying Dale did this, Dale did that, Dale did this, none of which I had done, right? None of which I had done. But then in retrospect, what I realized was she was first of all, she was confusing me with other students, right? There were like 3 of us who were like short black kids, right? So they would mix us up. She was confusing me with other students, what they had done, and thinking it was me. The second thing is, I got this rap just because they were my friends. You will be judged according to who your friends are. That's important for being a pre-med student. But this is just a life truth, a life truth. The people you keep, the company you keep, will influence the way people view you. The company you keep will influence the types of opportunities you get. If they see you as being a part of a knucklehead group, your opportunities will decrease. If they see you as being a part of some serious kids, people who are focused in life, you're going to get more opportunities just by association. Right? Your association gives opportunities. I'm thinking there's somebody, I had a meeting yesterday, and and the people in the meeting, they brought this person up to me like, hey, well, this person, is a really great person. I send them my resume. Let me see if I can hire them for a job, give them a job, help them out. Right? The network, the company you keep will open doors for you. So if you're around a bunch of knuckleheads, I'm not thinking at all like I need to help y'all out. Well, I probably will, because that's the kind of person I am. But overall, I'm saying that people aren't looking to open doors as much for people who they think are going to be troublemakers. However, if you're around people who are positive, who are constantly doing good work, that will rub off on you. It'll look like you're one of those people too, and it's gonna open up doors for you. It's gonna open up doors for you, man. And I can't tell you how many times growing up stuff like that happened, getting kicked out of. I was a member. My parents had got a gym membership when I was like, a teenager, just turned a teenager. I think I was 13. We got a gym membership. I remember going to that gym, trying to go work out and getting kicked out of the gym, not because of me, but because the people I was there with were acting up and doing knucklehead stuff. And I'm a member, and I'm trying to, and I go there, but I got kicked out because of stuff that they were doing too. It's the company you keep is important, right? You want to hang around people that aren't going to get you in trouble, and if on the other side, they're going to uplift you, right? That's what you want to keep company with. Number 5, last one is friends are a key source of resources. Key source of resources. Friends are a key source of resources. It was pre-medical students. There's going to be a lot of stuff you're going to need. You're going to need a lot of resources, not just like money, material stuff, but you're going to need a lot of mental resources and know-how, things of that sort. And your friends are going to be your source of information for a lot of that. You're going to say, hey, do you know this? Did you know that? Here's this, right? Here's this study material. Here's that. Here's that. And if you're not having these people around you, if you're not in this network with these right friends, you I'm not gonna say you're going to, but you can miss out on a lot of that information, and you don't want to miss out on that information, right? At the same time, let me make it clear that don't be a mooch. Don't be a mooch. You be a good friend too. You be a contributor. You bring resources to your friends as well. That's critically important. Critically important. All right. So are you guys understanding? Are you getting this? I'm talking to you. Are you getting this? The people you hang around with can significantly influence and impact your level of success. So starting right now, start molding your network, molding your friends, and be proactive about it. Don't wait for them to come to you. You be proactive about molding your relationships to put you in the best position for success down the line. Right. So let's recap the 5 things right here. Okay. So again, 5 reasons to choose your friends wisely. Number 1, they influence how you spend your time. As a pre-medical student, your time is extremely valuable, right? Worth way more, infinitely more than gold. They influence how you spend your time. You want people around you who understand that your time is important. Number 2, your friends build character, right? You got a bunch of friends who are into negative things and have the wrong mindset. All that's going to rub off on you, right? But if you got the positive ones, the positive will rub off on you. Number 3, your friends are your support system. Hey, the journey can be difficult. It's a difficult journey. You're going to have up times, but you're going to have some down times too. When you have these down times, you want people you can be vulnerable with, people you can talk to, people you can pour your heart out to for support. By the same token, you want to be there to support them as well. Number 4, people will make judgments about you based on the company you keep, right? If you're around knuckleheads, you're going to think you're a knucklehead. If you're around brilliant people, they'll think you're a brilliant person. Remember that. That opens up doors of opportunity for you. And number 5, your friends are a key source of resources. Key source of resources. People you hang around with will bring you the information you need to be successful, and you can also bring them information as well. So those are the 5 reasons. Okay. So this week's assignment, y'all know how it goes. Every week I give you guys an assignment. Here, who are your 5 closest friends? Right? That's the first part. Think about it. Write that down. Write down your 5 closest friends. And then next to each friend's name, I want you to write down how they influence you. Right? Write a list of your 5 closest friends and then write down how each one of them influences your life. Are they moving you closer to success, or are they pushing you away from success? And after you go through that list, you have some stuff to look at, some decisions to make, and about how you want to go about with your relationships. All right, fam. So that was week number 7, Pre-Med Mondays. Okay, week number 8 is going to be great. Next week's going to be phenomenal. 5 ways to stay mentally and physically healthy as a pre-med. This is important. 5 ways to stay mentally and physically healthy as a pre-medical student. So 2 things for you to do right now. Number 1, hit that subscribe button. It's going to be around here somewhere, probably in the video or under the video. Hit that subscribe button. Number 2, YouTube knows what you like to watch. You're going to show you some videos around here. Click on the video. Keep learning. Keep growing. Really important. Transform your life. Keep getting this free game and keep growing, all right? Hey, praying for you guys. You have permission to be great. Love you.